As we said in the previous video, for the early Wittgenstein, meaning is referential. It's either whatever you think corresponds to some things being the case, or it does not. And the later Wittgenstein really rejects it, and his concept of meaning in the philosophical investigation goes as follows: meaning is use. Pretty simple formula, unlike the early concept with reference and having to do with all this difficult Frege Russell machinery. This one is fairly simple. Meaning is use. So for later Wittgenstein, meaning is just use, and the key thing to understand is that this is not unique. Like, if you think about it, when we use a word, we use it in many different ways. Our propositions, sentences that we utter are not unique when it comes to use. And this is what his whole concept of language game is all about. It's about this possibility of having many different uses. Like, it's almost in some remote way postmodernist. We have these different language games that we play, and it's all there is to it. It's just human activity. It's not that we have some reference to some facts, to some state of affairs, to some Platonic idea. It's just this different bunch of uses that we have. So, for instance, one language game to play is measurement. We can kind of measure. We talk about precision. This watch weighs 50 grams roughly. More specifically, another language game could be commands. Go get me some coffee. So the later Wittgenstein kind of thinks that these sentences, these propositions, they do have meaning, but they don't necessarily refer to point to some facts. However, the early view that meaning is reference, it does get encompassed in this later theory, because it is one language game too. So his early view that meaning is reference, well, talking about meaning as reference, well, it could be interpreted as one possible language game.